on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man, busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and they head with that shit. Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I did it, nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, up to solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rank for it, I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga, watch yourself. They said you been in beast mode lately, you is non-self. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. And it feel like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dog. So I brought these chimney strings coming like we coming. You can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we running. Bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till them do us part. If you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to God. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Oh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dawg? Guns and butter, baby boy. U.P.K top, dawg. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that econ line into a damn tank. I got chopper stash in the attic like they had front. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like ball cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See I'm throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Oh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real.
You only see negative. White people. That's why you only see negative things about us in the media. That's why we consider a hate group.
Who runs the which runs the media?
The oppressor runs the media with, I believe, the majority is the Jewish men. They run it.
What's quite funny, it depends how you see it. A couple of months ago, I interviewed a neo-Nazi who was also on the group of the SPL Centre, and he said the same thing about Jewish people.
The Jew, the Jew, the Jew. Every time I turned around, it was something to do with Jews. I kept on seeing all these Jewish names that I'd never even given a second thought to before they were coming up in the media and Hollywood and everywhere else.
What I think about how he feel about it?
You're essentially on the complete opposite end of the spectrum, yet you agree that Jewish people control the media and oppress groups of people.
It's true. Truth is truth, no matter who tell it.
They want an explanation. That it's not just that either they're not working hard enough, or they're not doing this, or not doing that, but the cards are stacked against them because someone out there, a boogeyman, is causing it. Now, the most reliable boogeyman, right, is Jewish people.
So the so-called white man that considers himself a Jew, his history don't match up with the Bible. Right.
According to them, Jewish people made slave ships to help enslave black people.
Jewish people, though, not Jews.
No, because the Jewish people made the slave ships for the Jews.
Raven Hodges is somewhat of an expert on the I.S.U.P.K. and an analyst for the Southern Poverty Law Center, the organization responsible for classifying the I.S.U.P.K. as a hate group.
I do not have the level of security that I would like to have.
Raven wished not to be on camera.
This organization was founded on an ideology that was previously meant to be about integration. One of the founders of this not this organization, but of this ideology in particular, the Hebrew Israelite ideology, was named William Sanders Crawley. He was a big proponent of integration. And a lot of the tactics he used to get people on board are very similar to the street preaching that they use.
The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, and it feels good to tell him that. That's right.
But overall, this is obviously a group that is like splintered off. This could not be farther from the original vision. The whole crux of their argument is that they're the true Jews. They're the chosen people, right?
God don't love everybody. He wants you to be separate from everybody. Right.
I'm sure you've heard that argument from white supremacists. We're the chosen people. We're the ones that are supposed to have domination.
Whilst I was at the park, I was asked if I would essentially bend the knee, get down on all fours, and kiss the boots of I.S.U.K, who is the camp leader for Oklahoma. I abstained because of journalistic integrity. Could you explain to me the kind of reasonings for that, and I mean, especially why they pick people very clearly down on their look to try and kiss their boots?
They want to look strong.
Sorry, because you just told everybody out here looking that you're sorry.
Right.
So the Bible says you have to do this.
I'm sure to them it feels very validated. They definitely do it. It definitely helps support their claim that they're the chosen people. That even white people know that they're bad. And the worst part is, even after people do kiss the boot, they still talk to him like a dog.
This is a small gesture right here. Right. What he's done is a small gesture. It don't bring back our grandmothers that they killed and lynched and hung from trees.
I've noticed a lot of times the people with a lot of white guilt who don't know how to channel it properly will do it, right? They'll be like, I agree, that's bad. Yeah, white people are bad. Yeah. You'll hear a lot of people say stuff like that. It's not actually fixing anything.
Ooh-wee.
Hey, shalom. Yahabashim Shabrakathum.
Hey, shalom, everyone. Yahabashim Shabrakathum. Hey, can y'all hear me good?
Excellent. I can hear you. Hey.
Most High in Christ. Y'all, Mark, you hear me good, bro?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
God, Most High in Christ. Hey, another one. Chain Breakers Podcast, episode number 7. Most High in Christ, we rocking and rolling on the Chain Breakers Podcast.
Hey, Salakia, but shout out to y'all for. Hey, shout out for y'all for very looking into that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, General Mayak did it good on Actually Your Prophet. You know, he went through the video and just pointed out stuff that was really inaccurate about us. You know, what the devil was trying to say. You know, shout out to y'all for bringing it back up on this podcast. You know, just, to go into it. You know what I'm saying? Because of all, it was so much stuff that was edited out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so much stuff that was edited out. And like when me and I.S. talked, that devil Harry Robinson, he went and edited most of the conversation out.
Mm.
So a lot of times when we was talking, it was so much more to what we were saying. We broke everything down and gave everybody clarity on everything we were saying. We wasn't just saying, y'all know that everybody at I.S.U.P.K know that we just don't speak like that. We just don't say stuff and give you something and leave you hanging on something. No, we break everything down what we're saying, but the devil going to be a devil and going to edit it and edit things out, so like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it's good that we just go ahead and point out all the, all the bullshit.
Damn right.
Yeah.
shout out to you know what I'm saying, my brother Officer 500 YAHANNA, you know what I'm saying, who brought it to me, brought that particular section to my attention. And, so this is definitely something that we can use for the show. You know what I'm saying? Just to debunk the lies that are told about us, even when they try to, and they had the audacity to call her an expert on the I.S.U.P.K.
Expert on us. I mean, come on, man. That is, I mean, come on, man. That's
the audacity. It's the audacity. So we're gonna, you know what I'm saying, get right into it. But let me just you know, start off the show if I could by just saying, you know, the water to everybody, shalom, Yahweh Bashmi, how shot broke a thumb to all the brothers, Yahweh Shamar, all the thumb by Shemar, shout out all the sisters. This is the Chain Breakers podcast brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Been in operation since 1969, teaching the truth according to the Bible. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians are the true Jews, okay? And furthermore, as we're going to demonstrate on this show, that the oppressor is the devil the Bible speaks of. Now, what you just saw, if you peep the show, you've been watching from the top, what you just saw was a clip of a documentary, an award-winning documentary, of course, that was done out there in Oklahoma City. Of course, I got my Ottawa captain of 10,000 Yagar up right here, you know what I'm saying, who was in that documentary, prominently featured. He's the camp leader over Oklahoma City. And we got my brother Officer 500 YAHANNA. Now, in this documentary, this white man, you know, basically chronicled what we do to some degree. You know what I'm saying? He was out there in Oklahoma City with the brothers and, you know, tried to see what we're all about. Now, of course, we're glad that the documentary is out so people can see us. But as Cap was just saying, they took a lot of liberties with the editing. A lot of liberties with the editing and made statements that, of course, we wouldn't approve of, that we didn't say, to talk about us, claiming to be experts about us, right? Now, the clip that we just showed specifically was a woman who was like, you know, so she works for the Southern Poverty Law Center, correct, Ottawa? Right. She works for the Southern Poverty Law Center, which is basically a group that determines or designates organizations as being hate groups, right? And we are on that list. The Southern Poverty Law Center has designated the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge as a hate group, okay? Despite the fact that, you know, we have never called ourselves that. We don't, you know, we're not, that's not what we're about. We don't operate in that way, but yet this is what they call us. So, of course, Cap, I'm going to let you go first. If there was something that was stood out to you and YAHANNA, I know you got a lot to say on it, like I said, because you brought it to my attention. So Cap, just, I mean, you were there. So, I mean,
you know, it's funny because it's like, I thought the Southern Poverty Law Center, I mean, I thought they were like really like when I thought they were like some racist people were just against us.
Right.
You know, I was so surprised to see that they were supposed to be for us. They look, their definition is to stamp out racism.
Right.
So really, you know, they supposed to be for us.
That's right.
But really, they go against us. They are, I mean, they go against us. It says right there, when she told me she's an expert on I.S.U.P.K. She's supposed to know top and bottom of all what we're about.
Right.
And you saw the madness, what she was saying. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Jewish people built the boats. How many times have you heard us say that the Arabs built the boats?
Right.
We give you a whole breakdown on the transatlantic slave trade. How many times have you heard us saying that, you know? And that devil going to get up there and say, they say the Jewish people built the boats. And come on, man. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Boy, but it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day when she's going to kiss the boots.
That's right.
She is going to kiss our boots, you know?
Yeah, right.
She is going to kiss our boots for all her lives, you know? But you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy because like I said, that's why you can see where me and I.S.U.P.K didn't sign off on really the video.
Right.
You know, we didn't sign because we didn't see it. So I had told him, me and I.S.U.P.K, Kabawa both, we had told him that if we don't see the video, we're not going to sign off on it. You know, we got to see the video first. So he said, oh yeah, he told me that he got so many people that he got an answer to, and they not letting him show us the video. They not letting anybody see the video. So I said, well, damn, I got a general and a captain over me that I got an answer to.
That's right.
So so it went like that. So this was like months ago. Like it was months ago, and so we see it. We found out about it because Captain Soccer Wolf saw it on the line. And he sent it to me and everything and said, hey, we can start blow this video up,
Okay.
So I said, okay, we went and did it, but, like Harry Robinson, you know what I'm saying? You can trust the devil to be a devil.
That's right.
And now that he and he's probably watching right now, them and all the rest of you, they're probably watching us right now.
Right. Damn right.
So I really to say to you, Harry Robinson, you are the devil the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
You behave just like a devil. I mean, he's one of those honest devils. That really can't help himself from being a devil.
Right.
He talked like he want to give everybody a fair shake. But he sat there and said that, hey, we are undoubtedly racist. Right. He said, we are undoubtedly racist. You know what I'm saying? What did we show that we hurting them so much?
Right.
We hurting white people so much that we just all together. Are we talking about hanging white people from lampposts and hanging them from trees? Are we talking about killing them any type of way? We're not talking about harming them by any type of way. We are going into the Bible. And you notice something about that? About that video, Akim? That video, we didn't. How many scriptures did we break down in that video? Not many. Not many. We didn't bring a whole. We didn't bring. Look, they were like, we didn't. They were like I said, they were edited out. We didn't break down a whole lot of precepts in that video.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So this, so it's saying we can trust the devil to be a devil.
That's right.
But through that, it's still people are going to see like, damn. Well, people are going to see the light about the I.S.U.P.K.
Damn right.
Do that.
Okay.
Do that, and that's why the Lord is in control. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's out of these devils' hands. They don't know why they did it.
That's
they probably beat their heads. They probably look back at the video beating their heads. Why did they do it?
Why? Come.
Why did they let the cat out of the bag? You know what I'm saying? Because now that some of the more blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians going to look into us.
Right.
They've been contacting me all the time. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Damn right.
Yeah, people contacted me yesterday asking me about it. And stuff like that. So it's like, what I'm saying? Through them being the devil that the Bible speaks of, hey, look what happened.
Damn right.
That's because the Lord is in control. They're not in control of anything. Go ahead. That's all I want to start with. Y'all can go ahead and bring what y'all want to bring out.
Come on, Kanye. We gonna probably go back and show a couple clips from it. I know Yarmark, there's certain probably parts you wanted to talk about. But Yarmark, you brought this part to my attention. It really stood out to you. What even made you? What was the first thing that was like, yo, I gotta talk about this?
For one, just like what the captain said, that the fact that these people are supposed to be experts, like that woman right there gets paid to study us by the government, and she is a complete idiot.
That's right.
Like they need to fire her and hire COINTELPRO or somebody to come replace her.
Right.
At her job. Understand? And then she had the nerve to say that she don't have the security that she wants to be on camera, as if we gonna go and do what the KKK does.
Right.
We gonna go do what the Nazis do, or what other these fascist organizations do, man. The real racists that are right here in America. You understand? Don't hurt nobody. And I.S.U.P.K, like if I'm saying his name wrong, he made a heavy point when he said if we were racist, why are we feeding white people?
Right.
Why is it that when white people come up to our food drives and so on and so forth, and yet we give them food as well?
That's right.
And understand that just struck me because it was like they ignore that, and they go back to what the lady saying. They're like, "Yep, they're racist." You understand? They're a hate group. This, that, and the third. But everything she said was a lie. Oh, it was so many points, man, that she tried to make. The Jews creating the ships. Good night. I about fell out the couch. I was like, damn, all my years of, I ain't been in here that long. Like, all my years of being in here, I ain't never heard of the breakdown with the Jews building the ships.
Right.
Oh yeah, this count too. This William Crowdy, I think he was originally named Wilson on his plantation out in Maryland. But then she goes to say that he started this whole thing.
God.
Like, come on, man.
God.
How much further from the truth can you get? Like, if you're going to give credit to him, then why not Nat Turner?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You understand? And really, who started all of this really goes back into the Bible. This is thousands and thousands of years ago. So how are you going to say that Black Israelites was started by William Crowdy?
That's right.
1804.
That's right.
God.
Most high Christ. Damn, that's a heavy point. So, I'm
in on this. This was one of those shows, man, where every 5 seconds I wanted to just reach through the camera and smack the shit out of somebody. God. If you haven't seen it, go and watch it, man. Even if you're not in the UPK,
that's
you
right.
don't see how important the UPK is because they're trying to suppress the truth.
That's right.
They're trying to suppress it by purposefully just being ignorant to what we do so that they don't have to, answer for their crime. And Salakia, one more thing. This was the one I wanted to point out. When they said that we only go for helpless white people.
Oh, that was the one that killed me, bro.
White people.
That one killed me.
Are you stupid?
The
journalist got asked to kiss the boot. So you telling me he's poor?
Right.
He's Come on, man. We would tell Donald Trump to kiss the boot if he stood in front of the camera, man. Come on, man. Salakia, I'm done.
God, most high Christ. Most high Christ.
Damn right. That's so heavy, because like that was the one that really bothered me too. I just got two things to say. Based on what you just said with that the first thing that came to my mind was like, all of these people, like you said, should be fired. Like they really like their research is bad. Like
exactly,
like this bad research. You know what I'm saying? By now they should have sent some bootlicking black person to try to infiltrate to come to our classes and at least see how we operate. You know what I'm saying? Because what they're saying is so off. The first boot kiss I ever got was out in Charlotte. I think the dude was like a lawyer. Like it was him and his white wife, and he was like a lawyer, some kind of med student or something like that. That's a damn why do we go after downtrodden people? We go over any devil that walks in front of the camp can get it. Okay, so that stood out to me as just being absolutely ridiculous. And another point you made, y'all, Mike, which was heavy, was the cat they showed, the Crowder dude, saying this is the origin of that ideology. So again, first of all, being very disrespectful by saying it's an ideology. All right, that's already just. But we expect that. You're the devil. We understand that. Exactly. But if we're going to give him credit for the ideology, like you say, y'all, how far does it go back? Are you going to? I bet that same woman considers herself a Christian, but doesn't consider herself Catholic, or considers herself a Christian, but doesn't consider herself a Lutheran. Whatever. She might be some kind of Baptist or Pentecostal or whatever. She wouldn't go all the way back, even though the entire Christian church comes from the Catholic Church. She wouldn't go all the way back there and say, well, the first pope started my Christianity. No, she would just say, well, I'm a Christian. I'm not. So how the hell you gonna just name some cat who said he was an Israelite and say that's where our organization came from? That's a goddamn lie. So like, Cat, you got something out of one?
God. Now, I was just add to what you were saying. And she said that we must have been the ones that splintered off.
Right.
we the fake Israelite group.
Right.
Good night.
God.
Good night. Oh, that's a heavy point. So I didn't even I peeped it, but that's word. We splintered off. And mind you, she said, because he was about integration or whatever. Again, I don't even, to be honest, I ain't done research on the dude to even know if she's telling the truth. She might be lying on him.
Yeah, exactly.
I did a little bit of research.
And
he was just like your Christian pastor today that puts a shield of David in their church. He was one of those guys. He found,
that's a figure.
He had some assumption that we may have been God's chosen people, but he didn't have head priest Ariel.
Right.
He didn't have. Right. You understand? He didn't have the I.S.U.P.K.
That's right.
Which is what started the truth in 1969.
That's right.
Just an assumption. Anything else is just a gut feel. I'm pretty sure all the slaves had some kind of feeling that God's chosen people, but the truth started in 1969.
That's right. Damn right.
God.
Damn right. Oh, man. So no sweat. You know what I'm saying? What's the devil's name that did this documentary, Otto one?
Harry Robinson.
Harry Robinson. I gotta watch my words because I don't want to get the show clipped.
Yeah,
you know, I don't want to get flagged. But you, Harry Robinson, you are the devil the Bible speaks of.
Yeah.
And in other words, you there's another word I want to use, but I won't. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna keep it PG-13 for today. But you are all of those adjectives for for coming to us. Now you got awards. You walking around with an award-winning documentary.
Yeah.
Didn't even have the decency to actually involve the people who your whole documentary is about in the finished product. You are a disgrace, Salakia.
Yeah, I think they say that we teach that the Hawaiians are actually the devil the Bible speaks of.
What? They might as well, right? Right. Yeah, the Hawaiians. Yeah, the Hawaiians. The Bible speaks of. That sounds about right. Yeah. Good goddamn man. No sweat. But you know what? We got something for them anyway. Captain hit me with something on Facebook Messenger out the blue. I'm like, damn. When I seen it, I was like, I had to kind of take a double take. Like, wait, what? Y'all had an interview with man. Let me get this up on the screen. Because see what the I.S.U.P.K. under Commander Junior YAHANNA does. We're not a hate group. If anything, we give a voice to the voiceless, to to the people who are really downtrodden, not some Caucasian who happens to walk past the camp, who probably is we actually give a voice to the people who are really downtrodden in this place, who are really at the bottom, and who nobody would listen to, and who nobody, when that woman said, oh, they believe they're the real Jews, they're the real chosen people. I can tell that arrogancy, that feeling like, how dare they believe that? Because the crazy part about I always find funny is that the so-called Jewish man absolutely believes he's God's chosen people, and no one cares. No one's mad at him for believing that. No one's mad at them for thinking that they're the people God chose and they're above everybody else. But as soon as a black man, a Latino or Native Indian man says it, that's just what you saying is just insane. Okay, so
and Salakia, why couldn't you just say that we teach that out of the Bible?
Right.
Not that it doesn't even matter what we believe. It's what we teach it out of the Bible.
Damn right.
Let the people know what our source is. Let people know what our source is. Even better if she said, I mean, come on, if she was honest, honest devil, she could have just said, well, they teach out of the Bible that they're the Jews.
That's right.
Never said that. They believe. Oh, they believe. It doesn't matter what we believe, it's what we teach it out of the Bible.
That's right. Good.
we are a Bible-based organization.
That's a heavy point, sir. That's a heavy point. And if I could, before we show this clip, what's so heavy about that, and we've always said it, they've always compared us to the KKK and all these other organizations that have actually committed murder, that have actually committed crimes, that have actually harassed and berated people. They would remember the KKK, and still to this day, go to the black man's lawn, go into some Native Indian reservation and harass people, murder people, terrorize people. They're a terror organization. We have never done that. I don't have any Caucasian man's address in my phone or nothing. I've never been sent.
That's right.
Commander Junior YAHANNA has never sent me and Yaramat to go, go scope out some devil's house. It's never happened. We can compare it to these people, but we are absolutely positively nothing like them. I've never seen the KKK, and they're Christians.
That's right.
They're a Christian organization. But where's their scriptures that they use to justify their mistreatment of black people?
Exactly.
Where's their literature? Where does God say, oh yeah, burn crosses on black people's lawns? Go lynch helpless Latinos as they cross the border. They don't have that in the Bible. All we're doing is telling the people what God said. So
that's it.
The fact that we're being called this shows Cap, as you taught me, and all the men above me have taught me, they hate God. Simple.
Exactly.
They absolutely hate God, and they
Exactly.
show it by how they treat His people.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna run this clip real quick.
Mhm.
Right here, what we have, Captain Yagar. In fact, you can actually introduce it for us and tell us what we're about to say. I'm gonna play maybe maybe first like 4 or 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. Well, this is Emmett Till's. Everybody know this story. Emmett Till's story. He was the kid that was lynched and murdered and acid thrown on him, drowned, and just everything done to him. Back there. And for whistling at a white lady. Did she lie? It came out late. It just came out some years ago. Did she lie about the whole incident? Well, this is Emmett Till's first cousin. Joshua Harris Till. So we met him because he's in Oklahoma and he's running for Congress. He's running for office, Congress in Oklahoma. So we just I.S.U.P.K they contact him and talk to him and stuff like that, and we just set up this meeting we was going to have with him, at this restaurant. You know what I'm saying? So, and it is so it's so amazing though and funny because where we're at, we were at like this restaurant, what I'm saying, where a white man owned it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you have so much about, what the oppressor have done to us as a people, what he have done to the black man, you know what I'm saying? But the scripture when it said when the Most High said that he will set a table in the presence of our enemies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we we at these devil's restaurant, you know what I'm saying? And we sitting there having an interview right there, and filming at the thing, so so that was just heavy right there, you know what I'm saying? And they were looking at us like, these some different type of niggas,
That's right.
These some different type of niggas. We ain't seen them before, So they looking at us like that, because we was just, we had some of we didn't have all our really attire on. We just had like headbands and t-shirts.
That's right.
And stuff on, you know what I'm saying? But they still, we just, present that adversary type of person that they just like, oh, wait a minute, these ain't no niggas to be messed with, And the brother, Joshua Till, he had a good spirit on him. He's running for office and everything, you know what I'm saying? But we just listened to him and he told us a little bit about his cousin, Emmett, being killed and stuff like that. And he was telling about, and then we asked him different questions about, I just had some questions set up and he asked him some of the questions. And then it was just a little dialogue like that. And then I just asked them what are things, that gonna help black people. And then one time I told him that, you probably see it, but if we don't see it, I just told him that don't be afraid to love his people, to show his love for his people.
That's right.
And that's what we come in. I told him that's our premise is loving our people, and we not afraid to tell them that hey, we waiting for the chariots, waiting for Christ to come, and this is where we stand on. We not into all that for the politics.
That's right.
And trying to get a place in office. If you get there, help your people.
That's right.
That's the message we had, Right. So go ahead, brother.
I'm just gonna run like I thought the beginning part was interesting. He kind of talked about something that I did not know about the Emmett Till. We often hear about Emmett Till's mother, Mamie Till, strong sister, but we never really hear about Emmett Till's father. Gee, I wonder why that is. But he actually says something to bring some information to light about Emmett Till's father, who is he's related to Emmett Till through Emmett Till's father. So I'm going to go ahead and just and run this. All right, Shalakia.
One West, Harlem, New York. University of Practical Knowledge, right out of One West, Harlem, New York, on the 25th Street. We're under Commander General YAHANNA. Right now, we got a special guest here today. We have one of the family members of Love Emmett Till, and we just want to give an interview and get the family side of the story, and of course, we got some questions to ask.
Right.
So, could you introduce yourself?
Joshua Harris Till. So Emmett Till's my cousin. A lot of people don't know. Mamie Till was Emmett's mother. Lewis Till was Emmett's father. Lewis Till, a lot of people don't have information about him because he was lynched by the military. They use his lynching as justification for the killers of Emmett to actually get off with it. But Lewis Till was my great-grandfather's brother. And so if Emmett was alive today, we would be first cousins.
That's it, man. You said the military?
Yeah. So the thing, there's this file and it's heavily redacted, so we know what that means. But they accused him and another black serviceman of raping two Italian women. The research that journalists did into it says that it was most likely these two white officers, but they didn't want to make them go down for it, so they had to have somebody who was a scapegoat for it. And they were the two people that they chose to be the fall.
No different from Black Wall Street.
Damn right.
It seems like every time something major happens, we behind that fight wonder like that, you know? So, wow. So you want to tell them a little bit more about yourself? Can you jump in there?
Sure. Running for U.S. Congress, Democratic nominee for that. I'll be on the ballot in November. If elected, I'll be the youngest black man ever elected to U.S. Congress.
If I could, that part right there was really and early on in the interview. Again, I haven't got a chance to watch the whole thing. I'm gonna watch the whole thing. Today. But even just at the outset, information I've never heard before. I've never heard that before. I never knew that Emmett Till's father was actually a victim of almost the exact same hypocrisy, the same devil that his son ultimately fell victim to. In 1945, around the same time when black men, when World War II was ending, a lot of brothers was in the military. Some, not all, but gladly fighting for America. And this brother, Emmett Till's father, was, basically killed as a scapegoat for something that some devils did. And now, all the way down the line, you see what happened to his son, and it's just a horrible cycle. But I just wanted to point out that, as you can see, the I.S.U.P.K, what the brothers did in Oklahoma City, if we could just, just give a hand to Oklahoma City needs the I.S.U.P.K. That state needs the I.S.U.P.K. As many other states and places on the earth, and for them to continue to put words on us like hate group, hate organization, and so on and so forth, it's absolutely, it's borderline blasphemous, because everything we do, this show that we're on, all three of us on this show in front of our laptops and our phones, the clothes we wear, going to camp, teaching these classes, everything we do, we don't do anything out of hate. Nothing. We do everything out of love for Blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians.
That's right.
We do it completely and utterly out of love. So to say that about us and put that stamp on us, when no one else is trying to get an interview with Emmett Till's cousin to find out things about, about what happened to that young brother, or what happened to his father, to ask the right questions. They say we're a hate group, but we're asking the right questions for somebody who's trying to run for office, and we're not telling them, some kind of conspiracy theorist nonsense and how you must be some bootlaces. All I don't want to listen. We're not into politics. We don't vote. We're not going to vote for you. But if you get elected, don't be afraid to help your people. Help Black people. Help Latinos and Native Indians. And yet somehow that's considered hate. Why would that be considered hate? I do not know. I'm saying, Cap, you got something, sir?
Hey, and like I said long when I told the devil at the end of that documentary, that they say we're a hate group because they truly hate us. They truly hate us. So like I said, if you a lot of times if you do something, and like it's the saying, I'm trying to put it like they say it, like if a person acts some way towards you, then that's really in them. That's the way they are, something like that. That's something like that. So they just say that we're a hate group because they truly hate us. They truly hate us. They really hate us. And like like I was telling the brother that they are like how dare, like I told the brother that was running for office, Emmett Till's cousin. I said, they looking at you like, how dare you run for office in our kingdom?
That's right.
So they look at the I.S.U.P.K like, how dare you stand up for your rights? How dare you stand up for all the evil that's been done to you?
That's right.
Treating us like we slaves. Like they just don't give a damn about us. How dare you? How dare you even get upset? For the way we treated you. So it's like it's so evil. Their arrogance. Their
That's
arrogance and this is terrible. It's terrible. The white man, and like y'all heard that devil talking at the Southern Poverty Law Center. You hear the way she talking, like she knows so much about us, and it's just so evil. Oh, it's a boogeyman. It's there against them, that's the devil.
That's right.
That's the devil. Like they done nothing wrong to us. Like they didn't hang us from trees, from trees. They didn't bring us in ships, slave ships over here.
Right.
So it's like, man, they're the devil. They're the devil.
Right.
The Southern Poverty Law Center is full of devils like that. And boy, I pray that a black man or a black woman is not working for that center.
Damn right.
Really. But most likely they are. Because I believe it was started. I don't know if it started down there in the South or something to stamp out racism. But they've just been so much against us. Everybody knows about the Ku Klux Klan.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody knows about the Ku Klux Klan. So they just like really giving the KKK a pass on everything because we already know about you. We're going to look at every other hate around here. Mm-hmm. They know about skinheads. They know about, but what the hell are they doing about them? Do they have a magnifying glass on them watching them? No, they don't. Why there's no videos of them doing anything? You know what I'm saying? It was a documentary on the Life Channel. Mm-hmm. The Life Channel one time that had a picture. They had a picture of the DC camp and myself on it. Like I was walking through the camp one day, mm-hmm. And they had a picture of me because me and Sister Kamala was watching it. We was watching TV and I was like, "What? Look at what in the world? Look at that!" And I saw myself. Where did they get this camera shot from? Right. This camera shot was like they had to been like on top of the building. The camera shot was right down in our camp, in the middle of our camp.
Good night.
So they're watching us like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And these people at the Southern Poverty Law Centers look like, oh yeah, it's a boogeyman.
That's right.
It's a boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? No, you are the boogeyman. That's right. Damn. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Right. Also, we're gonna shift gears. Let's y'all, Mike, you have something you want to bring out?
I did from the last point too, but Cap kind of was getting on it, and my point was that that's something that I've seen that they always do to try to villainize black people. It's to compare us to the Ku Klux Klan, like you understand, and they did it back in the with the Black Panthers, with mm-hmm. things like that. They would tell people that no, this is the new Ku Klux Klan. They getting ready to become terrorists. This is a terrorist organization like the Ku Klux Klan. We gotta send infiltrators and we gotta put drugs in his cup so he can go in there and murder a 10-year-old child. You understand? To go in there and try to stop this movement. But the thing is where's the drugs in the cup of the what they call them, the dragon? Where's the drugs in the cup of the four angels in the militant organization of the Ku Klux Klan? Where's the drugs in their cup?
That's right.
Where's the raves in the head dragon's house and he gets murdered in his sleep?
Exactly.
If the Ku Klux Klan is top tier terrorists. It's what they do every time you do anything that seems militant that is not a part of the U.S. military. And so if they are the top tier terrorists, then what is the government doing to stop them? What is the government doing to suppress them? Absolutely nothing.
That's right.
I think President Grant had put some kind of movement or put some law against terrorist groups that was supposed to affect the Ku Klux Klan. It ain't done nothing. You understand?
Exactly.
And it's still here and growing stronger every single day, man.
Damn right. If I could, it's because I mean, the heavy point. They can't suppress themselves. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't. How you going to suppress the KKK or you can't suppress the Grand Dragon when you're the Grand Wizard? You know what I'm saying? When you next in line, you're the chairman, you're the treasurer of the damn organization.
You're right.
You're gonna turn a blind eye. So you know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I mean. But that's exactly what it is. It's heavy. But the Southern Poverty Law Center, I'm reading here, it was started by a devil, Morris Dees, another devil, Joseph J. Levin Jr., and Julian Bond, who I think he's a brother.
Yeah, Julian Bond is a brother.
Yeah, he's a brother.
He's a light-skinned brother. Yeah.
He's a light-skinned brother.
I don't know if he's still living on that, though. I'm not sure.
No, he passed away in 2015.
Okay, yeah.
Right. You know, again, and it was started, like you said, Adawan, it was started for civil rights to go against groups like the KKK and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? But then, as Yarmak said, you know, somehow, some way, things get convoluted, things get changed, and now if you want to fight oppression, you know what I'm saying? Now you're the boogeyman. Now you're the bad guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're the bad guy because you don't want to be a slave anymore. I mean, well, damn, no sweat. It's absolutely, it's just a terrible and disgusting thing. But we're going to shift gears. We're still kind of on the same topic, but I want to show with some of the topics we're going to talk about. I want to show this story. Did y'all hear about the? And I believe this was a Latina sister, who it happened. Where did it happen? Let me get it up on the screen. Let me get this story up on the screen because I saw this one last week. I think Amin Gianna might have talked about it on the show. I sent it in, but let's see, because this one was crazy to me. You want to talk about a hate group? Yeah, did y'all hear about in Colorado? A sister, I believe, in Colorado was put in the back of a patrol car. Did y'all hear about that?
I believe so. I heard something in Colorado.
Yeah,
but I didn't get the whole story on it.
She was put in the back of a patrol car. She was arrested, put in the back of a patrol car. And while the devil is, doing whatever to her vehicle, checking her vehicle, he parked his car on the train tracks and put her in his car, in his patrol car on the train tracks.
Oh, snap.
And a goddamn train came and hit the sister sitting in the back of his patrol car.
Oh, come on. No, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear about that.
I got it right here.
That's got to be news.
That's got to be what?
There's got to be fake news. No,
it's so real that there's actually video of it. That's how real it is. Frantically trying to get out. Colorado officer placed on leave. So he's not charged yet. I don't believe. Colorado officer placed on leave after 20-year-old woman was hit by a freight train while she was handcuffed in his patrol car parked on tracks. A young Colorado woman detained by police was seriously injured after getting hit by a freight train as she sat in the back of a patrol car. The cop who parked his car on the train tracks has been placed on paid leave as officials investigate the incident. That's a photograph right there of him parked on the train tracks, right?
Good.
On Friday, September 16th, Yarini Rios Gonzalez was taken into custody by an officer from the Platteville Police Department on suspicion of felony menacing, possibly an act of road rage in Fort Lupton, Colorado, involving a gun. Once he detained her, he placed the young woman in the back of his cruiser. Salakia. The cop left the 20-year-old in his squad car, which was parked on the train track crossing near US 85 and County Road 38, north of Platteville, near Denver, to join Fort Lupton officers to search the woman's vehicle that she parked a few feet away from the tracks. Salakia. While the police officer and two other cops from the Fort Lupton Police Department searched Rio Gonzalez's truck, a train traveling northbound struck the patrol car with the suspect in it, leaving the Greeley, Colorado resident in serious condition. A video of the incident has been released. It shows one officer shouting at another, "Move your car," before the other cop looks at the car, turns to look at the train, and then walks off the tracks just before the locomotive smashes into the police cruiser. God. The woman, she's still trying to get a lawsuit together. She is alive, but she was in critical condition for days. She's still out. She was in critical condition for days following the incident. We got it right here. I'm just for the sensitivity of it. It's like I won't play it. If you want to, you can look up the sister's name. Her name is Yorini Rios Gonzalez. If you want to ask, the footage is out there. It's on YouTube. But this is just a picture of the patrol car sitting on the train tracks right there, as you can see. Right, and ultimately she was struck. Now you want to tell me now? Of course, I'm in the I.S.U.P.K. I don't trust the goddamn thing. So, I have to say, if someone was to tell me that this devil did this on purpose, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Meaning, you park your car on the train tracks, you have to know that a train could come. I wonder if he would have sat in the car on the train tracks like that.
Yeah. Gun.
I don't think he would have. I think if he would have got back in his car, he would have drove immediately.
I mean, Salakia, but
please, I don't want, please, because
you're driving, and you want to stop. I don't give a damn what you're doing. If you're chasing somebody or whatever, or if you're eating donuts or whatever, you want to stop. Why the hell would you stop in the middle of the train tracks? Who does that? Who stops in the middle of the train? Come on. You know that a train is going to come. Who stops on the middle of the train tracks? I should say, man, hey, that devil should get it for attempted murder.
That's right.
You should get it for attempted murder. That's attempted murder. I mean, he intended to murder that sister. I mean, you should get it for man. That's terrible. That's terrible. I mean, it's like it's no way you can argue that point. Did you felt good about? Okay, I'm gonna drive right here, and this is a good place to park and get out in the middle of the train tracks. I mean, come on, that's a mad joke. I mean, that's the evil that we're up against. That's the evil that we are up against. I mean, come on, it's like it's a miracle that she survived. You know what I'm saying? That the Lord was with her, watching over for some reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but for her to survive that, you know what I'm saying? He intended for her to be killed.
That's right. That's right.
I mean, there's no surviving that. I mean, a train smacking you like that? Good Lord. There's no surviving that. That's attempted murder. I mean, it's no way he can argue that point of him parking right there in the middle of the train tracks.
That's right.
There's no way he can argue that point. You know what I'm saying? That's attempted murder. You know what I'm saying? But he'll get off. They already got him on paid leave, so he'll get off and whatever. It's terrible, man.
I have a little bit of Yarmak. I know you want to chime in, but if I could, I'm gonna try to stop it before, but I want y'all just to see. I'm not gonna show the impact. I'm gonna try my best not to show that, but if you could just see that there was a cop right there that ran away. Let me show you. There's a cop right there. Now, I even read a little bit of the comments, and people were saying in the comments that if you actually listen to the audio, you can hear that train coming miles away. You know what I'm saying? At the beginning of it, you can hear the train coming, and they're like casually holding conversation as if they don't hear it. Here's this devil right here, sees the train coming, he runs away. He runs away, turns his head.
Boy.
The train impacts literally about a second later. This devil right here. This is the big tough guy with a big gun. You know what I'm saying? Who knows how long he was standing right there. Walks off the tracks, looks at her, knows she's in there, panics, turns the other way, and runs away.
That's attempted murder. They intended to murder her.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They intended to murder her. Man, that's terrible.
Come.
That's terrible. That's what we up against.
That's
we
right.
up against a beast like that. You know, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
With a badge and a gun.
Come with a badge and a gun. This is protecting and serving, right?
Exactly.
I wonder if they even found anything in her car. Probably not, of course, you know. But this is what she gets, and she has to try to put together a lawsuit. She got a lawyer up, even though no amount of money, you know what I'm saying? I think she had several, we're talking serious life-threatening injuries. She's never going to be the same, period.
Come on. Because
of some devil's quote unquote negligence. You know what I'm saying? Yarmak, when you see this, what do you think? What comes to mind for you? Again, of course, you know, we're the hate group. We just saw the Southern Poverty Law Center talk about how horrible we are. You know, so what do you make of this?
My priestly gifts is like tingling crazy right now. For one, they said they suspected her of menacing. Right, a menacing charge is basically some person who voluntarily is. I imagine this was some kind of road rage. She points a gun at somebody, just like what everyone does in America. You could Google the rise of road rage incidents that's happening in America.
Right,
they're making movies about it. They make movies about this stuff happening.
That's right.
So someone calls the police, says some woman just ran in front of me, pulled out a gun, yada yada yada. She kept driving. Okay, no sweat. Now they pull this woman over looking for a weapon and takes her out the vehicle. This 20-year-old child. Again, we gotta start calling it how it is, man. She's 20 years old. She's not even old enough to purchase a pistol on her own. She's 20.
Exactly.
She's a baby, man. Right. You understand? You put her inside of a car and park your car on the railroad. Now, since we're the hate group and we use God and the Bible and what you would call religious to prove that to bring up these crimes against the devil, well, let's just use logic for this one. For one, parking a vehicle on a railroad is against the law.
That's right.
Cannot do that, and under any circumstances, it is against the law to park the car on a railroad, and it's also trespassing because every railroad in the state of America, in the country of America, is private property. That's and right. So, with that being said, for one, he should get arrested because parking on a railroad track is illegal.
That's
for
right.
two, he should get arrested because he had a woman tied down. He kidnapped her, tied her down to the railroad track so that she could die. And for three, whoever is in control of that railroad tracks should seek all the charges.
That's right.
They should press all the charges for that devil parking that car on the railroad track. Because not only could that kill the woman, it also could have killed the driver of that train.
That's right.
Right. And it crashed, and it had some kind of catastrophic event, and that driver of that train could have lost his life while he's just doing his job. But some idiot, devil, punk cop wants to be such a menacing. He should get charged for menacing. Man.
That's right.
He's
right.
And America does not understand why we have some anguish towards cooperating with police. They can't get why we have to act in a certain way when police pull us over. Why that antsiness comes inside of our stomach. But yet stories like this happen.
That's
How
right.
can I trust that you're not going to, beat me up in the back of your police car? How can I trust that you're not going to turn off your camera and shoot me in the back of the police car? How can I trust you to park me on the goddamn train track?
That's right.
Like, man. And this is America. You understand? This thing right here with that woman, Lord allow, she need to, if she's single, sister, if you listening to this, you need to go to I.S.U.P.K and find you a husband. Because if that happened to any sister in here, there would be boots on the ground in front of that damn cop's house, damn near if Commander Giuliani gave the order. Because you can't do that to our sisters, man. That is terrible. That's terrible. You understand? It almost makes you not want to have children in this place. It almost makes you not want to have people that you love around you because you can't even send them out the door.
That's right.
Without something like this happening, man.
That's
you
right.
understand? So to hear something like this, and I land on this, to hear stories like this and to see all people still try to find some way, she better go find her brother. But to hear stories like this and to see all people try to find some excuse or try to reason with them and try to find some kind of moral grounds to stand on with them, It's disgusting, man. We have to separate from them.
That's right.
That's right.
Away from them, man.
Damn right.
This doesn't happen no more.
Damn right. Good night. Yeah, this is a terrible, terrible tragedy. Beautiful young woman. Again, she'll never ever be the same. She will never be the same. She's going to be, first off, even if the injuries themselves are going to affect her, she's going to be traumatized.
Right.
She's going to be traumatized. The story even says she saw it coming. She's sitting in the squad car looking out the window at the train coming at her. And her lawyer, she got a lawyer. This article says the young woman has now secured an attorney who said his client was frantically trying to escape the vehicle. She was frantically trying to get out. Personal injury lawyer Paul Wilkinson told 9 News in the interview. Of course, the doors were locked. You know what I'm saying?
And Salakia, we can't even imagine the mental damage is done to her.
Right.
I mean, come on. The horror of that. I mean, she saw her life flash before her eyes. She just knew she was dead.
Right. That's right.
She just knew she was dead. I mean, come on. I can't imagine. I know I would have been. I've been thinking like, hey, this time is up now. You know what I'm saying? It's over. I mean, damn. So she's going to go through come on, all the horror of thinking of that moment. You know, come on, man. Good grief. That's terrible. That's terrible. I yield, brother. Go ahead.
Con. Yeah. Just tragic. And yeah, so go ahead, Cap.
No. Go ahead.
Con. It says she was yelling to get their attention and could see the train coming. It says the person who initiated the call claimed a woman in a silver Toyota Tundra truck pulled a gun on the caller during a tailgating event. Now, of course, we're not advocating for any, pulling weapons on people and things like that. Of course, it's illegal. But as Officer Yarmak was saying, in this day and age, it's become almost a common thing. I saw a video, almost viral video, of a devil getting into a road rage incident with another devil. The other devil, the second devil, so the main devil's recording.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm talking about, right? And the other devil pulls up. He's talking crazy. He's like, yeah, pull over. You know what I'm saying? Pull over, whatever. The devil pulls out the blick, the pistol, aims it at the other devil. And the other devil, like, slams on the brakes, and he's out of the shot. You know what I'm saying? Again, not saying that's okay to do, but I don't know. I don't think that devil got charged with anything. And even if he got charged with something, he didn't end up on train tracks to get, mauled by a goddamn freight train in the middle of the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things just don't happen to these people, bro. And it's like, every time I see something like this, it just confirms that's why the I.S.U.P.K is absolutely necessary. Y'all, Cap, same thing y'all both saying. It's so heavy. Please, sister, if you are watching, if you are in any way, tuned in. Do we have a school in Colorado?
We have some. I'm thinking. I believe we do. I believe we got some brothers in Colorado. I believe we got some brothers in Colorado. I think. I believe Captain Yashamar is over it.
We might need to get some brothers to transfer up there because Denver, that's a zone. I know there's got to be some niggas in Denver.
Yeah, come.
You know what I'm saying?
It's the I.S.U.P.K Colorado.
Okay, Most High in Christ. Yeah. So get in contact with the brothers out there. If it's Captain Yashamar, get in contact with them brothers. You know what I'm saying? Again, I know it's kind of too late that this happened, but we don't want to see things like this happen going further. You know what I'm saying? Again, a horrible, tragic thing. But we're going to be on the lookout. Hopefully the sister recovers. And hopefully she gets at least some money. And hopefully everybody there gets fired. And get charged. Go to jail. Forget fired. I want them to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? For sure. That negligence is crazy. They broke so many laws. It don't even make sense. Also, so the next thing I want to talk about, we're gonna go into, well, real quick before we don't got to spend too much time on it. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to actually go into the article, But I did see this, and I thought this was funny. Your man's back in the news, Adawan, YAHANNA. Your man, Lamar Whitehead, he's back in the news again. You know what I'm saying? This time, apparently they done found the two men. They got two men arrested and charged with robbing. It says flamboyant Brooklyn pastor. That's what it says, bro. Look, it says two men arrested and charged with robbing flamboyant Brooklyn pastor during Sunday church service. You know what I mean? That's Lamar Whitehead. You know what I'm saying? He got stuck up a couple weeks back, and then last week, a couple weeks ago, he was in the news again for choking some sister.
Yeah,
grabbed the back of her neck and threw her damn across the front of the church. I guess they found the cats that robbed him. You know what I'm saying? Well, I hope they take it easy on them brothers. I hope they don't give them too much time. We all sinners, right? You know, we all fall short.
God loves everybody.
God loves everybody. We all fall short of the glory. You know what I'm saying? Take it easy on them brothers, man. Forgiveness. You got to forgive. Go ahead, Yarmark.
Lord knows, Americans has robbed a couple niggas.
That's right. Right.
That's right.
Maybe a few, running one or two niggas.
That's right.
Right, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Get them brothers a break, man. Forgive them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Brett Favre still out here running around.
Yeah, Brett Favre's still fine. What the hell?
Yeah.
I don't understand. You know what I mean? And it ain't like the law is done away with.
Yeah.
You can rob people. It's okay. It's not a sin to rob anybody. The law is done away with. No sweat.
Yeah. I mean,
so
go
ahead.
I mean, that is what we teach according to SPL.
Right. That is what we teach. You got a point, bro. How good. Where I wanted to go. Let's see this one real quick. Let's see. Nah. Well, this is a similar story, but now we don't got to get too far into this. But this is another story similar to the one with the sister, man. Like, what's up with these sisters, Adawan? What's up with the sisters? Like, I see so much stuff on Facebook. I don't know if y'all be peeping it, but black women be real mad at black men on Facebook. Y'all notice that?
Yeah,
there's a whole lot. There's another story we're gonna talk about later. A little video clip of Meg Thee Stallion.
Salaki, but you know, when we just got off that cop story about the cop leaving the sister on the train tracks and stuff, you know, I just want to bring out something right quick. You know, it's not a story. It's just what happened yesterday. I believe it was yesterday or the day before. It was a sergeant. Sergeant Megan Burke. She was killed in a car accident.
Oh, damn.
You know, so she's the fourth Oklahoma law enforcement agent or whatever, you know, police cop to be killed in like what? She's the fourth one to be killed in like maybe 3 or something weeks.
Good night.
You know, in Oklahoma, you know what I'm saying? But Oklahoma was known for people dying in the Oklahoma police there. That is, they was known for like they were the leading state that had people die in their custody. You know, people die in their custody. And, you know, so right now you got Oklahoma sheriffs going to a house, and one Oklahoma police officer was killed on a motorcycle. He got crunched. He was waiting on a freeway. He got crunched by another car.
Damn.
Now this other one, this Megan Sargent, she got killed in head-on force in a car accident. And another policeman, a trooper, he was serving a eviction notice, and the devil came out and just started shooting, blasted him, and killed him. So these things are happening to these police officers. You know, but Oklahoma was a leading state with people dying in their custody. That's all the information that was given. People just dying, you know. And what they dying by the people down in the Oklahoma county jail. Another brother died about I think last week. Another brother died in the county jail. And it's not even no story about what was the reason why he died. They say natural causes. But he was one of the black brothers that was complaining about the treatment they was getting in the jail. The way the jail, the conditions are deplorable in the jail and everything. So he was one of the ones. So now he's dead for natural causes.
Right.
You know, so it's like it's so much evil going on in Oklahoma. But you see what's happening now? These cops are just suddenly dying in car accidents.
Ooh-wee.
You know, accidents are happening to these cops in Oklahoma. You know, but they were the leading state in people dying in their custody. And you know the people dying in their custody, what the majority was.
Of course.
You know, even blacks.
I can only tell. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Right. So much evil going on. You know, I just wanted to bring that out because we just got off a story with being filthy and dirty, trying to kill the girl, a setup hit, and now these things are going on. You know what I'm saying? The Lord ain't going to stand for them killing our people.
That's right.
And oppressing us. He's not going to stand for it. You know what I'm saying? We living in the last days. You know what I'm saying? Where the Lord is really going on, but he's punishing them for their wickedness. You know?
That's if I could, that's just so heavy. What you said, Adewana, concerning these cops. You know, this next thing, you know, what I wanted to kind of segue into was kind of viral video here. Make the Stallion thing. You know, these police officers, the violence. It's like they got. I remember they used to use the phrase "itchy trigger fingers." That was the phrase they used to use because I mean, police brutality been going on. I mean, literally forever, you know. But I remember in the early '90s or in the '90s, really not early '90s. I wasn't really around, but in the '90s, you had Isupk Hawkins and you know what I'm saying, different people like that. The incident at the pizzeria in New York, Eleanor Bumpers. You had a lot of stories. About people and these horrible run-ins with police. They was making movies about it, but Spike Lee did the right thing. It's very common. But it's like now, it's like the violence, because we have cameras, and I can only imagine. I mean, when people saw what's your man's name? Cap? Can we all get along? Rodney King. When people saw Rodney King on that fuzzy video, it was like a shocker. Like, oh my God, we had no idea. Now in the age of smartphones and everything, we're seeing. I promise you, what we're seeing right now is not worse than it was in the 90s or the 80s or the 70s or whatever. All we're doing is having access to see the footage. The same thing was going on then. And the violence of these people, it just knows no end. When you said, what you said about all these people who die in custody, like Sandra Bland died in police custody. It's like, damn, like even if they're not beating you up in the street, if they're not putting you in the car to get hit by a freight train, if they're not shooting you or choking you out on the corner, they're gonna take you to the station and beat you to death in the goddamn station in the holding cell before you even see a trial. There's like the scriptures say where it says, for thy violence against our brother Jacob, he just cannot help himself. He is a wicked, violent bastard. You understand? And it's just like I'm so glad it's coming to light, and I'm so glad and the I.S.U.P.K. we're exposing it, as you always bring up the scripture, Cap, where it says the man of sin must be revealed. So don't get mad at us and call us a hate group. Call the goddamn NYPD a hate group. Call the damn Oklahoma City Police Department a hate group. Why they not in the goddamn SLPC? We didn't put nobody on a goddamn car to get hit by a freight train.
No.
All we're doing is reading the Bible, but we the goddamn hate group. They killing everybody in custody, but they just, the good old cops. Man, I hate this goddamn place. I gotta get out.
Hey, Salak, I'm gonna bring these last two statistics. And it says police nationwide have killed 390 people in the U.S. so far in 2022.
Wait, Salaki, sir. You mean they killed that many people in how many years was it? The past 10 years, decade?
So far in 2022, 390.
Wait a minute.
Nationwide. This across the nation. Police
In
have
1
killed.
year?
Exactly. 7 months.
Yeah, because it's not even
7 months. 7 months. 390 people. These are cops killing. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Cops are killing people. You know, and look at this. Police have killed in 48 states and the District of Columbia in 2022. Come on, man. Come on, man. I mean, and you know who's the majority of people dying. You know, every now and then out in Oklahoma, they have Billy Bob running. I don't know, Billy Bob didn't killed his grandma or something. And he's running, you know, and the cops have to shoot him, you know what I'm saying? Every now and then, but, you know, majority of it is us. Man.
Good night. Go ahead, Yarmuk.
When they kill Billy Bob, they really don't want to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they be struggling. They be like, please.
Salakia, we saw the white guy hitting the cops, beating them, slugging them upside the head, and then running, and a cop saying, stop it, I don't want to shoot you.
Right. Right.
Come on, man. Man.
You know, your matter of fact, I gotta bring it up. Yarmuk, you don't like this one. Who remembers the movie? Who remembers the movie Higher Learning? Higher Learning.
God.
I always remember that, bro. I remember when I first seen that movie. My dad had me watching that movie when I was real young. I love that movie, and that scene at the end when that devil Remy is crying like a B word.
Right.
And that cop is like, no, we don't want to hurt you. No. I mean, being so sympathetic.
I know.
Like he didn't just, I don't want to, if y'all didn't see the movie, it came out in 95. You better have seen the movie by now. I'm going to spoil it. He killed Tyra Banks. He killed Deja. And now the devil's running, trying to escape. And the cops are being so sensitive. And guess what? After he kills himself, what did the cops say, Yarmuk? No!
Yeah. And I don't even think it was just Deja. I think he shot multiple.
Yeah, he did.
He could do it, but it's funny. Me and Tabuan really be on the same. every time it'd be the same.
Just committed mass murder. And the cops like, no, why'd you kill yourself?
Yeah, God.
Let it have been a brother who stole a damn pack of Skittles.
Yeah.
Or a tea.
Yeah.
And he put his gun to his head. That devil would have been like, what you waiting for, boy?
God.
And would have wanted him to murder himself. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference in how they look at this, man. It's absolutely disgusting. Good.
And so another incident, I brought it out before, but when it was Isupk brother, he was I believe he was 16 years old. And he was with a devil. They was about the same age, and they were robbing a gas station. I think the gas station was closed, so you know they have the inside marks of the gas station. So they were in there. So actually, the devil got away. The devil got away, and the cops got there, and the Isupk brother was still in there. And I believe he was 15, but I believe he was 15, but he may have been 16. But the cops, he had a gun, so the cops, they had the guns on him when he climbed through the window and got out, right? So when the cops surrounded him, had all the guns on him, the one body camera was on, and the kid had the gun. He had the gun, so the news camera showed the kid holding the gun out in front of him, and then they showed him toss the gun. I mean, he wasn't even holding. I think he was holding the gun by the barrel. He wasn't even holding it back like he was going to shoot. He was holding it like that, and he tossed the gun, and all you heard was gunfire. He tossed the gun, and they filled him up with. That's what I believe. I believe he was 16, and they shot him 15 times.
Good night.
After he tossed the gun. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, that's us. That's what happens to us. That's what happens to white kids. You know, that happens to us. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it really don't surprise me when I see these statistics, you know, that I was just reading. I mean, come on, man. 390 in 7 months. The cops killing. I mean, come on. Do they go to these academies to be cops so they can kill people? Is that it? I mean, come on. It's crazy.
They just have a streak of violence. It's just disgusting. They can't help it. You know what I'm saying? They can't help it with the devil.
Yeah.
The scriptures say,
it's nationwide. It's nationwide. It said 48 states. 48 states. I mean, come on, man.
Good night. It's like the scripture that says, you know, can the I'm paraphrasing. Can the zebra change its stripes? You know what I'm saying? Like you can't, or the one that says, you know what I'm saying, who can make that straight with the Most High have made crooked? Like you cannot change him. You know what I'm saying? Shout out, we got some brothers and sisters. I'm gonna do a roll call in a second. Young man Justin asked, did you brothers see the Halloween costume decoration that looked like someone being hung from a tree in Harnett County? It was on WRL News. That's out here in North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. No, I did not see that, brother. But I do know that happens all the time. They always do that, especially out in them country areas. They always got some kind of little trinket or something that looks like somebody being hung from a tree. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Somebody getting lynched or just some horrible racist thing happening all the time. This is what they do. They're just violent pieces of garbage. Just violent pieces of garbage.
And Shalakia, that's what they really want to do. They want to go out and kill. They want to go out and kill one of us.
That's right.
You know, they want to kill a black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. If they can find the one to kill, they're going to do it. Or on Shalakia, or if they can get away with it.
That's right.
If they can get away with it. You know what I'm saying?
Good night. Con. Damn right. It's what you right. You saying is right on point, Cap, because Officer Sadak, shout out to Officer 50 Sadak out here in North Carolina as well. He said the Jeffrey Dahmer show, Dahmer got pulled over and let go. I gotta watch the show. I ain't watched the show. I'm gonna check it out. But I'm hearing that the show is pretty good. So Jeffrey Dahmer got pulled over by the cop and got let go. Sadak said the cop said he had his whole life ahead of him.
That's what the judge said that.
Boy.
Oh, snap. The judge said he had his whole life ahead of him.
Right.
Oh.
After he was convicted of child molestation because he molested one child from an Asian family, and then later on, after he got a slap on the wrist for the molesting of the older brother in that family, coincidentally ended up molesting and then murdering and then eating the younger brother of the same family later on. So you can imagine how distraught that family. So
right, damn right. No, the water. This is common. I mean, what y'all saying is so heavy. I mean, I think we're revealing something on this show people may not understand about the oppressor. He's the goddamn devil the Bible speaks of. He's so much the devil. He's trying to eat you. Pause. He's absolutely. You think Jeffrey Dahmer is the only one? No, he's trying to barbecue somebody tonight. That is what he's trying to do. You understand? I remember seeing the story, and they always do that. They sympathize with these devils. They look at they're so young and so innocent, and they have their lives ahead of them. You can look up many a serial killer. Go look up the history of Son of Sam. His record. Go look up Charles Manson. Go look up a devil by the name of Ed Kemper. Ed Kemper was a devil who was a big-time serial killer in California. He was known as the co-ed killer. If you read up on his history, he murdered his grandparents when he was 16. He murdered both of his grandparents when he was 16. They put him in an institution for 2 years and let him out. Oh, what a coincidence. Then he becomes the co-ed killer. By the time he was done with his killing spree, he decapitated his mother and was caught having forcible oral sex with his mother's decapitated head.
Good Lord.
15 years after he murdered his grandparents.
Good Lord.
You can't forget about John Wayne Gacy.
Oh, let us know.
John.
Tell him.
The Killer Clown, which is where Pennywise and another killer clown story came from this devil. Of course, he was also a raging homosexual. Salakia.
Right.
Just
another one you gotta talk about is always the sexual deviancy involved in some way with these devils. No sweat. In other news, let me just say this real quick. Let me do a quick roll call and let's pay the bills real quick. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Yeah, damn right. The water, bro. Shout out to everybody tuning in to the Chain Breakers podcast brought to you by the I.S.U.P.K and the Commanding General YAHANNA. Shout out to the sister Kazak Wana, you know what I'm saying? Caps Rib, Shalom, sister, how Shemal, Thaba Shemal Shah. Shout out to Officer 50 Sadak. What's going on, bro? How about Shemal Shah? Shout out to the sister Jay. I see you today. You know what I'm saying? She been coming to class real diligent. Shalom, sister, how Shemal, Thaba Shemal Shah. Young man DeMarcus out there in Louisiana. What's going on, Doc? My guy, Officer Pagaibawa up there in DC doing his thing. Officer 500 Yanazar Shalom, how about Shemal, my brother. Young man Justin coming in real strong out here in NC. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ. Who else we got? We got young man Rico. What's going on, bro? Shalom, how about Shemal? You know what I'm saying? Khan, Officer Doc. And we got the sister right here, Tatiana. Shalom, sister. How Shemal, Thaba Shemal Shah, man. The water for y'all for tuning in with us. We appreciate it. Make sure y'all, let me put it up on the screen so y'all can't say that I didn't say it. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the Chain Breakers podcast. We're right now running from the Chain Breakers podcast YouTube. Also the I.S.U.P.K Durham Facebook and YouTube. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to those channels. Like I said, the Chain Breakers Facebook is coming up. We're gonna have Twitter. We're gonna have all of those things so we can communicate with y'all even better. So just be on the lookout for those things. Or make sure at the same time y'all are tuned in and plugged in with I.S.U.P.K Oklahoma City. So we showed you two clips. Now, one was that Devil's documentary. We really don't want to give him no pub, but really, like Christ said, you know what I'm saying? If they're not with us, they are on our. I'm paraphrasing. They're on our part because even though they try to play us, all they're doing is showing that they're the devil and showing that really the Lord is with us. So if you want to go watch that documentary, you can find it on YouTube and go to I.S.U.P.K Oklahoma City, and you can find the other interview they did with Emmett Till's cousin. You can find that on the Oklahoma City YouTube. All right. So again, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to all of those different channels. We're gonna keep bringing y'all more and more content. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. Young man Jay, Shalom. My guy. What's going on, bro? Okay. Most High in Christ. So we're gonna get into this little. I want to talk about this little clip real quick. Because first of all, like I was saying, the sisters on Facebook, and tell me if I'm maybe I'm crazy, but the sisters been going. I mean, you from between Glorilla, that damn stupid song, between Glorilla and
you just say Glorilla.
And that's her name, right? Is that her name?
Why you ask me?
You supposed to know. Like, you know her name is Glorilla.
Oh, listen to none of that, man. Look,
Glorilla.
I guess I call her Gorilla, man. I think ought to be a gorilla. So let her be that.
Hey, fair enough. Come. I think her name is Glorilla or Glorilla. I don't know. She got that song F and F. You know that piece of garbage, right? And everybody's singing the damn song, and the sisters are going crazy. But this particular clip, I seen it on Facebook, bro. Everybody's been talking about it, and I just it said something to me about the state of our sisters. Why am I bringing this up after talking about the things we talked about? Because while again, the Southern Poverty Law Center is like mad at us and saying we're a hate group when we didn't put people in positions to get hit by freight trains. When we didn't choke out people for selling Lucy cigarettes, when we didn't kill 16-year-old boys with Skittles, and we didn't kill 14-year-old boys in the park with toy guns. But we're the bad guy, right? Well, if you look at social media, according to a lot of our sisters, not all of them, we're not talking about the sisters in I.S.U.P.K, you know what I'm saying? They TWAP. But the sisters in the world, a black man is just the worst, most horrible thing in life. You know what I mean? And we're just the most evil bastards. It's like Color Purple all over again. They look at us and they see Ike Turner, They see Mr. from The Color Purple. It's so terrible. So I saw this, and it just was interesting to me. So let me show this clip if I could, Bob Michelle. Bear with me just a moment.
Oh yeah, I seen this one.
And Salakia for this sister's horribly scantily clad dress. You know what I'm saying? In 2022, it's very hard to find a sister that's dressed appropriately anywhere. But listen to what she says.
I want all the Brazilian hotties to say, my body, my choice. My body, my choice. So right now we about to dedicate this next song to all the men that be trying to control us. We gonna put a middle finger up to everybody that be hating on us. My body, my choice.
Ooh-wee. Y'all heard that? She said, all the men who be trying to control us. All the men who be trying to control us. And then I'm gonna juxtapose this. So again, don't worry, we're gonna get right back into it. We're gonna tear this thing apart. But I saw another clip that I thought was interesting. I saw it actually before this, that I think kind of goes with this. Okay, so just give me a moment. It's both from Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Facebook be kind of wacky. You know what I'm saying? But it's no sweat. I'm gonna pull up this other reel from Facebook that I thought was interesting, and I want to hear what the Akim and Adawan has to say, of course, about it. Here we go. Now this is a clip. I don't know if y'all familiar with Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb is a comedian. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he's not in the truth. He's in the I.S.U.P.K, but he said something that I thought was interesting, especially for someone who is in the world to say this. And so I'm gonna run this right now. Here we go. Hope I got the right one up. I don't want to put no, that's the wrong one. That's the old one. Bear with me. It should be this one right here. I'm just gonna get her out the way. And just use this. Come on. Here we go. Beautiful. All right, listen to what the brother says.
Don't have authority over your woman, you cannot protect her. Let me say it again before I get into this shit. If you with a bitch that ain't trying to listen to your authority, you in a bad way. You in a bad motherfucking way. You cannot protect the bitch that you don't have authority over. So when you in the streets, you need to watch who the fuck you with. I have seen too many niggas get destroyed. Trying to take one for a bitch that ain't listening to nothing the fuck he say.
Interesting. Now, Ottawa, of course, this brother's not in the truth. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was right. Now, we've seen clip after clip of black women getting their heads beat in by police. Latino sisters getting hit by freight trains. I got another story. We didn't even bring this on the show today. A 4-year-old girl went to the dentist to get like a tooth pulled. Now she's blind, deaf, and has brain damage.
Good Lord.
Right. And she won't even be able to get any of the money. She won a $90 million malpractice suit and won't be able to see a dime of the money. These things happen to our sisters of all ages. They get taken advantage of mistreated by the establishment, and yet, somehow the I.S.U.P.K and the Convention of YAHANNA, black men, we the worst thing in the world.
Yeah,
we the worst thing. Meg Thee Stallion talking about my body, my choice. All these men trying to control us. Now, I mean, is there some validity to what that brother said? Do you think that there's something to that, to what he said?
Yeah, of course. He's saying have authority over your woman. You know, and what do we see? Like our brother in the world wouldn't know how to really break that down.
That's right.
You know, so a woman would take it wrong. Right. You know, a woman would take it wrong. A brother in the world wouldn't know how to break that down. But when you start showing the sister biblically, you know, that you are a man supposed to be over her. Your man's supposed to be over her. You know, she's supposed to submit herself unto him.
That's right.
Things like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's righteous unto the Most High. You do that. Humble yourself under your man. You know what I'm saying? No, don't fucking try to have authority so much. It means like when the brother was talking about have authority over your woman, he was just saying like be over your woman.
That's right.
Be over your woman. You know, be her protection, be her guide. You know, but he didn't know how to put it, so he was just saying have authority over him. So like I said, a person in the world would take that as yeah. He ruled over her in a wicked way.
That's right.
In a way to the left, you know. But I'm saying we know in the truth, we know what the Bible says. That's you right. know. So the sisters know what the sisters in the school know what the Bible says. You know what I'm saying? Right. They're not gonna be trying to be over their husband.
Damn
right. Christ said that the Bible says that the head of every man is every woman is the man.
That's right.
So we know that. So you would know that. So like I said, it's like people listening to that brother. I mean, everybody needs to get into the truth.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Because like it's in our spirit to be righteous, but we sinful. You know, we sinful. We don't know how to go about being righteous. So we, like I said, we have those things. A lot of us have those morals in the world. You know, but it's like it's followed up with unrighteousness. You have morals that can save you, morals that can help you out. I wouldn't say save you, morals that can help you do the right thing.
That's right.
But you know, through Christianity and every other crazy thing and every other demon you have and lust you have is going to take all that righteousness to do. You think all that, I would say, morally correctness would take you and destroy it.
That's right.
You know, it destroy it. You know, so it's like you got to get into the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because the brother was spitting some truth with like a brother to have authority over his woman.
That's right.
You know, but he just don't know how. He don't know how to go about it.
You
know, so it's like sure. It's like, damn, it gets distorted. It gets distorted and gets they take it the wrong way and everything. And it, like I said, if you ain't in the truth. And speaking of the oracles of the Most High, you ain't saying nothing.
That's right. You call
saying nothing. You know? Yeah.
YAHANNA.
Yeah.
Hey man, we all know the truth, man. And truthfully, I think even in the world, sisters kind of understand where this is wrong. But it's such a popular movement that it's hard for them to really fight against it. But for one, and then like she's so dumb. Like she could be a beautiful sister, wife to a brother, whatever. But she's so dumb. What is she talking about? The men that's trying to. There are women who are telling you that you can't have abortion.
That's right.
It's not about men versus women, which is what they're trying to make it, because subsequently it's going to be black men versus black women, when that's not the battle. The battle is about morality versus immorality.
That's right.
That's what the battle is about. You understand? And so they're making this movement. Yeah, and again, I think I brought this out in one of the classes Captain I thought taught, but I'm in school right now studying these very topics, specifically the feminist movement, how it started, who started it, and what is the generalistic idea of the movement today. And there's a woman by the name of Dr. Who Sung. And she used to be a part of the feminist movement, but she's recently started to leave the movement because she realized that it's not so much about women getting equal rights, equal pay for equal jobs anymore. It's more so about women removing men completely.
That's right.
You understand? She said it feels like you can't even be feminine inside of these movements no more because it's driven by masculine women who want to sleep with women. And we all know what that is. You understand? So you follow after this, talking about some going against men and all that. You're just so dumb. Little child making a style. You gotta just sit down, man. Maybe go back to school.
That's right.
On what it is you're talking about. Because you are going to cause many women to have breast cancer because of what you talk about.
That's right.
That carelessness. I had to tell my I had to check my rib today because she made a post on Instagram and it was saying, and she didn't mean it in any harmful way, but she had made a post basically saying that do whatever makes you feel good or what makes you love life or whatever. And I had to check on that because I'm like, that post right there, I get what you're saying. I get what you mean, but you're in the truth. You have the truth. Exactly. People will take that and go do crack.
That's right.
They'll take that and go do drugs because when you give a destroyed people that kind of freedom, they going to go and kill themselves even more.
That's right.
Which is why the government seeks to control a nation anyway. Because without that law, without that control, we are naturally going to destroy ourselves, man. And
that's right.
Is taking away that morality. She's taking away that control that needs to be there. You understand? You don't get in your car and say, "My car, my choice."
Right.
I can 1,000 miles per hour. You understand? You don't go to a police officer and say, "Let me go. My body, my life. I can do whatever I want to do." No, you're controlled in that day. But you should learn how to control yourself even more. And that man right there, who is that?
That's what I was gonna go to. I was waiting for you to finish.
I was gonna go there too. Man.
I was waiting for you to finish so I can talk about that cat.
That's monkeypox Jim.
He got it on his face, baby. I'm like, you go on, man, because that struck me. I ain't know what.
Look at him, monkeypox Jim. Look at him. Good
Lord.
No,
no.
God damn. I think his father's a white man.
Yeah.
we gonna denounce him to that side. Good night.
Cap. I mean, and
the thing is, like, I didn't get on Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, come on, come on. She on Whore Patrol. She's on Whore Patrol. I mean, come on, man. What in the world are you talking about? My body, my choice. I mean, come on, man. She's proven that she's proven what can go wrong with you when you have control over your body. You proven it right there. Proven it right there. Yeah, you shouldn't have control over your body because you don't know what to do with it. You don't even know how to put clothes on. You don't even know how to cover your tits and your butt. My body, my choice. You are an idiot.
It was his body, his choice too.
Yeah, exactly. Look at that. You got monkeypox Jim standing next to you. Come on, my body, my choice. Come on, he's a homosexual. Good Lord, man. Boy, man, it's terrible. It's terrible, man. Who are we? They're killing us. They're killing us. The white man is the devil, the Bible speaks of. Man, they destroy the nation.
Your choice. You're a monkeypox. Oh
yeah, no. Exactly. Good Lord. I mean, come on, man. I mean, look at him, man. Man, make you start itching a little bit. It's coming through the screen. Good Lord. What in the world? Put a mask on, man.
No, god damn. Yo,
Motherfucker he's just gonna sneeze on you. Don't let him sneeze. Don't let him sneeze. It's everywhere. Man.
Yo, why is he at the concert? My body, my choice. This whole thing is about abortion.
Man.
Like, he's saying it. He's saying it like we can get pregnant.
God, I mean,
what?
it's
Yo, he's
twisted.
crying.
It's so twisted, man. It's so twisted.
Oh,
and it's all when you think about it, she's talking about all about killing your baby.
Right.
All about killing babies. I mean, that's a bloody monster saying something like that.
We gotta play her a little bit of her song. She got a song that just came out like 3 months ago.
Oh yeah.
Called. Matter of fact, no, I ain't even gonna play it. I ain't gonna give it no pub. But I'm gonna read some of these lyrics, bro. I'm gonna read some of these lyrics. I cannot believe Monkeypox. What's his name? Monkeypox Jim.
Yeah, Monkeypox Jim.
Monkeypox Jim. Overside Rock called him Pepperoni Paul. Yo. Oh snap! I gotta read some of these lyrics. She got a new song. Ago. Meg the Stallion, right? I mean, and it's like, damn. I mean, this bro right here, like, you hit her right on the head when you said she's so dumb.
Yeah,
she is so stupid. Like, this is a stupid bro, and I'm sorry, but damn, like this woman is not smart at all, and she keeps being caught up in some nonsense, talking about her body, her choice. Meanwhile, she's trying to get Tory Lanez hemmed up. Now, again, whether he shot her, I don't know. I ain't gonna say my man because I don't know whether he shot her or not. But he ain't in jail. I don't know what's going on. There wasn't no gun residue on his hands or his body at all. Whatever. But she got shot in the foot, you know, and now she got a whole situation. The baby that came out and made a song said that he slept with her the day before she supposedly got shot. Like, I mean, she is all over the place. But let's look at the lyrics to the song. What's it called? I think it's called Plan B.
Horses to be smart.
Say what?
Horses are usually smart.
Yeah, usually very intelligent creatures. But not to this. I'm gonna read these lyrics. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put them up on the screen. Size 13 foot in men's. Hey, look, Ottawa, some sisters got big feet. You know what I'm saying? It happens. You know what I'm saying? My little sister's taller and paws and got big feet and all that, but she ain't on a stage talking about my body, my choice, while wearing absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? And influencing she's not as influencing little girls because she was in Brazil doing that. That's why she said all my Brazilian hotties. She's influencing the tribe of Asher in Brazil. She's influencing the tribe of Asher to be, you know, to be whores and to be gay. That what is that? That's brother. I mean, unless his father's white, like Officer Yarmock said. Yeah. Why is he at the Meg Thee Stallion concert screaming "My body, my choice" with the pepperoni monkeypox on his face? Yeah, you look crazy, bro. Let's show this. This is what Meg Thee Stallion promotes. This is for her. This is for her song Plan B. I ain't gonna say the curses. Y'all see what's on the screen. Who the F you think you talking to? Nigga? F me? Nah, N-word. F you. Dear F nigga. Still can't believe I used to F with you. Popping Plan B's because I ain't planned to be stuck with you. Damn, I still see you kicking with them op bitches. I'm the only reason that your goofy ass got bitches. She said she popped the Plan B because she don't want to be stuck with you. Dang.
She don't just stop
Say what?
She don't think in her big ass head to just stop having sex with him.
Right. If he's so terrible, like, yo, how the hell are you sexually like? If he's like that, why would you get in bed with him? Like, it sounds like he's somebody who's not even like you're not attracted to, yet you still have sex with him.
Hey, Tabawan, Salagia, she'd have sex with Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's right.
Yeah. She would. She would sleep with that homosexual rapist murderer.
Yep.
Yep.
Good night. And then, and I mean, you see these lyrics. I'm not reading this crap because this is too much. But you see these lyrics, man. This is what they promoting to your children. But somehow she's a role model.
Yeah,
she's a role model, and the I.S.U.P.K is a hate group. Why in the hell is Meg Thee Stallion not a goddamn SPLC talking about Plan B pills and having abortions and hating men? Why is she not on the Southern Poverty Law Center list?
Hey, Salagia, if I could, real quick, one more. Mulatto just did an interview with like an 8-year-old girl, and the girl said, "What do you think your biggest influence is?" And you know what she told her? I'm paraphrasing. She said something about, because I exposed the sexual freedom of sexually free women to an 8-year-old. To an 8-year-old. These are our women that's leading. These are the leaders for Black women today. Megan Thee Stallion, Holly, whatever the hell, Gorilla Glue. All of these are to. You understand? Ice Spice. You seen the video in Houston? Ice Spice ain't getting no love in Houston.
So she started twerking.
No, even when she bent over, they were just like, "All right, for the 1,000th time, can you rap?" That's off topic. But Salagi, but these are the women who are our little children, our daughters, man, our little sisters. And this is the content that they push. When we used to have sisters that were literal calculators. We used to have women sent America to the moon. We used to have women that freed slaves, that were activists, that cared about Black people, man. That's what we used to have in our community. And now we got buck-tooth gorilla. That's what we got? Come on. The Barakatai White Howard Shah to the sisters that are in the truth. You understand? That are in the eyes. Right. You are the last hope for Black women in America. You understand? Good night. I land.
Woo. Man. Goodness. It's all downhill from here, folks. Man. It don't get much better than this. This is what you stuck with. This is what you stuck with. If you don't want to be in the truth, you know what I'm saying? You want to follow the world and follow sisters in the world. This is your queen. This is what you aspire to be. Gorilla Glue.
Good gracious. Gorilla Glue. Sweat. Man. Good Lord.
Hey, man. Yeah, y'all might get something?
I was about to say, young man Justin had, I guess, a questionable comment, but he said your body is a temple and a vessel that the Most High gave you. You know, you absolutely correct.
That's right.
Which means you do not have a choice. You understand? You got to do what the Lord told you to do with that body He gave you.
That's right. Damn right. Do what the Lord told you to do with that body. You know what I'm saying? The sisters in the I.S.U.P.K, as Officer Yarmak said, are just, better than all of you, these women in the world. It's disgusting. They don't got names like Gorilla Glue and Meg the male horse. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And some idiot who names herself after the fact that she's mixed mulatto. Like, I mean, what the hell are you doing? They got names like Kazakwana. They got names like Shabakwana. They got names, you know what I'm saying? Beautiful names, Yaparana. They got beautiful names that actually mean something about their character. You know what I'm saying? Like, these broads are just wicked and disgusting. I mean, I feel sorry for the brothers who got to deal with these whores.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, good night. But Lord be with you. You know what I'm saying? As for me and mine, you know what I'm saying? We good on that front. Exactly. But man, no sweat. Another excellent show. Damn right. Shout out to the chat is jumping today. This is what we need every week. Yeah. That's what we need. We need y'all brothers. I know what it is. Y'all like when we talk about Gorilla Glue and damn Meg the male horse. That's what it is. If we were sitting up here talking about go to Revelation 1 and 13, they would be crickets. We wouldn't hear nothing from nobody. You know what I'm saying? But y'all like no sweat. I'm just joking. But we know we try to stay current with the topics and I also try to bridge the gap because there's a disconnect. Remember, we're not in the world. You know what I'm saying? And it's not about age. That's why when I asked Yarmak, he knows why I asked him. But he said, "Nigga, why you asking me? I don't know." Like, because age don't really matter.
God.
You know what I'm saying?
That's like if you would ask me, I would have been opposite the same thing you're on Mark said.
I lost myself for a second. I forgot that these brothers been in the truth for some time. You know, they don't pay attention to what the hell's going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't want to get caught up in the things of the world, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to be the next person in the back of a squad car getting hit by a freight train, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to get your feet shot off like Meg Thee Stallion, if you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, just be caught up in the whirlwind of oppression. You know what I'm saying? The best thing you can do is come into the I.S.U.P.K under Commander General YAHANNA. That is the absolute best thing that you can do to save yourself from all of the things that we are seeing happen in this world. You know what I'm saying? And we would hate for any of our people to fall victim to it. You know what I'm saying? But we right about at the end of today's show. I mean, another excellent one. This was fun, man. I gotta bring these topics every week. There's some ridiculousness that happens, and we just got to talk about it and expose it. You know what I'm saying? But of course, before we go, first I'm gonna do a quick roll call. Also, let me say, shout out to the Opium, the brothers and sisters out here in North Carolina. Shout out to Captain of 13,000 Naya Thop. You know what I'm saying, for again allowing us and putting us in position to have this podcast. You know what I'm saying, one of many. Shout out to all the other podcasts. Shout out to Cross the Line Radio. Shout out to Ashley the Prophets. Shout out to Boot Up and Shut Up. Shout out to One West Radio. You know what I'm saying? All of the different shows that we have. Shout out to Black Watch, of course, with Commander General YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? Gotta stay tuned in and plugged into that. But yeah, let me do a quick roll call. Also, a reminder: this Tuesday, I know some of the young men is in here. Y'all know this Day of Atonement. Day of Atonement is coming up this Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? So Tuesday night, Tuesday, y'all better be in class. You know what I'm saying? Get there early because we're gonna break the sun. Sundown is coming closer now because it's about to be winter. We're gonna start that fast together Tuesday night, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, and then you know what I mean, and then 24 hours, no water, no food, no nothing. Okay, no nourishment whatsoever. You're gonna suffer, and you better do it for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because Christ suffered for you way worse than going one day without some food and water. So you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Most High in Christ. All right. But let me do a quick roll call, and I'm gonna get Adawan and my brother, you know what I'm saying, to close this out with their thoughts or whatever they want to bring out. So again, shout out Salakia to the sister Kazakwa Nah, shout out to Officer Sadak, shout out to the sister Jay, shout out to young man DeMarcus, you know what I'm saying, UPK Pagaibawa, my God, Shalom, shout out to Officer 500 Yanazar, shout out to young man Justin, shout out to young man Rico, you know what I'm saying. Also, make sure y'all tuned in and plugged in with I.S.U.P.K Goals, brother. Y'all might get kicked out. He'll be back in a second. Shout out to I.S.U.P.K Goldsboro. Make sure y'all subscribe to their channel, as well as I.S.U.P.K Oklahoma City. Subscribe to their YouTube and their Facebook. And I.S.U.P.K Durham. Subscribe to the YouTube and the Facebook. Tatiana, Shalom sis. Shout out to her. Shout out to young man Jay. Who else we got? Shout out to Officer of 1,000 Iraq. What's going on? Adawan Yahweh. Shout out to my rib, Lawaya Shalom. Shalom sis. Who else we got up in here? Ken. That's it. Damn right. The water, everybody. Y'all see y'all. Hashtag UPK Last Hope. I like it. Let's make that go viral. You know what I'm saying? Let's make that go viral. Okay. So Yarmuk should be back in a second. But until then, we're gonna let Captain Yagarwap start us off. Anything you want to bring out, Ottawa? Any closing thoughts? You know what I'm saying? I leave the floor to you, sir.
All right, Con. Yeah. Well, to everybody watching and everything, all the Akim and Akwak watching. You know, like we living in the last days. We living in the last days, and you know what I'm saying. What's going on right now? We seeing the fall of the sinful kingdom. We seeing it. All the things that's going on is just like it's scriptural. It's biblical. You know, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to see, to know what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like a movie. It's like we're in a movie theater watching a movie, and we have the movie script. So we waiting for the next part to come up.
Come.
Waiting for the next part comes. Oh, hey, this is gonna happen next. It's gonna happen next. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? And mainly like. And to the brothers and sisters in the school, it's a beautiful thing that we and the job that we have is like spreading this truth and keeping each other, keeping each other like strong in this truth, and it's a beautiful thing like that with brothers and sisters like that. Even like the other day when me and Officer Gabawar and Kazakwana and his rib Aisha, we got together and we were talking. And we were like talking like different about our marriages. And it was a good thing that came out of that, because it was like it was like we was having a little council. And we were just going over different things, and like it was funny. The thing that was funny about it was me and Officer Gabawar, we were doing some things that's similar. We was doing things that's similar. And what I'm saying by it was good, because it's like in our marriages, what's Satan is going to attack? He's going to attack our marriages. He's going to attack how is it going between the man and the woman. You know what I'm saying? We as priests in I.S.U.P.K on the Command Junior YAHANNA, we go out to teach. We have shows like this and stuff like this. So what Satan is going to attack, because we on point on everything, right? As we be on point on everything, Satan is going to attack our marriage. And a lot of times we may be doing stuff that really like a word, a hug, a kiss, for a woman, you know what I'm saying? Because she is the weaker vessel. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a beautiful thing, like when you get the understanding between each other, and like you work out all the kinks in your marriage. You know what I'm saying? You work out, and like you're always gonna have disagreements. Y'all gonna have the disagreements, and that's what the generals are there for. It's like good to get counsel. Brothers and sisters, this for everybody. Nobody should like be afraid of counsel or don't want counsel. You know what I'm saying? Because the counsel is going to help you. It's going to get you to get another brother start on something. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to come like, oh, okay, snap, all right, I can do that. So it's a beautiful thing like that, you know what I'm saying? When you come together like, brothers and sisters, and we just like talking to one another, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like right now, it's like we in the last days, and like things the prophecies are being fulfilled. Things are happening so big, and you can see it. You can see it coming, you know what I'm saying? And the only thing that's going to hold it up is us, the brothers who's teaching, the brothers who's going hitting the streets, the priests and prophets of the Most High. Only thing that's going to hold us up is like us being like damaged. Anything we just going to hold us up. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is waiting for us. Only the Most High knows when he gonna have the number. The one, you know what I'm saying? Only the Most High knows. Christ don't even know. Yahweh Christ don't even know when it's going to be the time. Only the Most High knows when it's going to be the time. So right now we got to really we have to guard this school, guard this truth.
That's right.
Really guard this truth. You know what I'm saying? Don't let like the Bible says, no schisms. We're not gonna have no schisms among one another. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's a beautiful thing being in this truth, like seeing brothers like y'all, all the time, like growing and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that's like giving me strength, just to watching y'all brothers, like other brothers. You know what I'm saying? It's in my camp. Like I.S.U.K and Gabawar, and Nasha, all the brothers. You know what I'm saying? It gives you strength, seeing this, hey, we're going to be all right. We're going to be all right because why? we in this truth, you know what I'm saying? And the Lord is with us, that's all I wanted to put out, man. Go ahead, brothers.
Damn right. The water for that, Cap. Y'all on you.
God, hey, Most High Christ, Barak Why I was shot for this radio show for Captain God, Officer Thabawan, of course, my main man, my right-hand hitter, man. Hey, hashtag U.P.K last hope, man. Hashtag break the chains, man. Y'all keep pushing this. Y'all keep pushing this throughout all the airwaves, man. And I'm telling you, Officer Thabawan, the brothers here, man, they working hard to get this show to that next level, man. So y'all in the chat definitely was rocking it out tonight. But y'all stay checking in, man, because it's gonna be some events, some things that's gonna be held right here within the podcast that y'all gonna be able to interact with, get yourself a little shine. I know y'all got skills out there.
That's right.
Understand? So get ready for them things we put to the test, man. You understand? Like
that's
again,
right.
This is one of the few places on earth where we could talk about the truth without America's influence, man.
That's right.
This is that place Not none of them radio shows you see in the world, man. I'm telling you. Mark my words, man. This thing right here is gonna be big with these radio shows that the UPK is pushing out with the truth, flooding into these worlds. Them famous people on them radio shows and drink champs and things like that you think is famous today, they gonna be calling in. They gonna be calling niggas trying to get a little piece of the truth, man. And we gonna direct them to class under Commander General YAHANNA so they can start at the bottom, right where we got it from, man. You understand? I mark my word. That's what's going to happen, man. So y'all stick with us, man. We remember y'all. You understand? That's been rocking with us from the beginning. But again, the water for Officer Tabawan for allowing me to be a part of the show. You understand? Captain Garwap for suffering me being a part of this show, man. You understand? And that's it. That's all I got.
Damn right.
Most High in Christ.
Most High in Christ. The water for that, brother. Hey, look. I just want to say before we head out, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple of quick announcements too. And we're gonna end it off a little different today. So a few more people came into the shout out to the sister Shabakwana. Shalom, sis. Yahweh Shemon, Thaba Shem Shah. Officer Rock. Okay, also, right now is going on. We got the cookout going on in Nashville. I think them brothers is at camp. If they're not, it's a different time zone. So they're not, they probably probably just started to set up the camp. So if you in the Nashville area right now, they having camp. Let me get this address. You know what I'm saying? They having camp on 2nd and Commerce. On 2nd and Commerce in downtown Nashville. You know what I'm saying? I'm imagine they better get, I'm going to say they better get Salaki to the men above me, but I want to see them brothers get 10 boot kisses. Because I know Nashville is white woman. It's like Mecca for white women. So yeah. I hope them brothers go out there and get a whole bunch of boot kisses. That'll be excellent. They got a brunch for the sisters tomorrow, starting at today. Actually, that was today, 10 a.m. today. Okay, but the actual cookout, I believe, is tomorrow. Okay, the actual cookout is tomorrow. They're still working on it right now. So if you're in the Nashville area, if you can get there, Most High in Christ, man, go rock out with them brothers, man. Show love to the I.S.U.P.K. support and go have a good time, man. Brotherhood and sisterhood, man. It's a wonderful thing. If you're Black, Latino, and Native Indian, you are formally invited. Also, to all the brothers and sisters out here in North Carolina, man, Hurricane Ian is obviously, coming up, you know what I'm saying, past Florida, coming through South Carolina. So we urge everybody out there to be safe. You know what I'm saying? Even if you a devil out there and you watching the show, be safe. You know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself. You know what I mean? Go get you some waters or whatever. You know what I mean? Make sure, you got everything in order. But I'm talking specifically to my people. Make sure y'all stay safe. You know what I'm saying? With this hurricane coming up. Hashtag UPK last hope. Make sure you pay your tithes. Hashtag break the chains. And this is how we're going to end it today. Now, usually we would clip it and, I would, in the background, Adawan, we would salute out and everything. I'm going to let y'all go. You know what I'm saying? As we close it today, y'all can just go ahead and just head out because what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave them with a song. You know what I'm saying? I want to play a song for y'all to end the show for today. As Officer Rock said, go Officer 5000 Zion out of Fayetteville, Vietnam. His new album is out. Go ahead and shine. That joint is crazy.
No sign.
Pure fire. Just pure fire. You know what I'm saying? Pure fire, and we're about to play a song to close out from that. You know what I'm saying? It's Officer 5000 Zion featuring Officer 1000 Bunker. Y'all, we're about to play this joint, you know what I'm saying, for y'all to close out the show. So to y'all, we say, first thing we say to my captain, Shalom Adawan Yahweh Shem Shabbat. And to everybody else, to the brothers, we say Shalom Yahweh Shem Shabbat. Salakia. And to the sisters, we say Yahweh Shamar Alathun Bashem Shabbat. We'll see y'all next week, same place, same time. Chain Breakers Podcast. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
Salaki. About to play this joint.
How I'm supposed to live in America. Every day is open season on niggas in America. The boys in blue hunting down my kinfolk in America. They teach their children to hate my black skin right here in America, indoctrinating us to worship them in America. Stuck in the church, still the trend in America. For centuries, we've been trying to make friends with America. The oppression's engineered to be perpetual in America. How we supposed to separate our sins from America's? Martin Luther King's dream been a nightmare in America. Strange fruit still swinging from the trees in America. It's been a means to an end to live in peace in America. How time we recognize who the devil is in America. We've been desperate to be free from America. Separation is key when you look anything like me. Here in America. Here in America. Here in America. Here in America. Hey, looking at myself like damn, what it do? Looking in the mirror like damn, who are you? I'm a new man, and them haters, they can't stand it. I'm 38 hot, and them haters, they can't stand it. Listen to my words, I can tell you what it feels like. When the stomach go to hurt, this is real life. In the dark, late again on them bills, right? Got pulled over, so damn it, I can't breathe right. Tell me what a place you call home. Tell me who can you depend on? Can they get it in the end zone? How will you end up all alone? All the things that I seen getting scarier. This is the life that we live when we live in America. Live in America.
It's nice to unwind after a long week of telling people how Liberty Mutual customizes your car insurance so you only pay for what you need. Is it natural?